What is up, everybody? This is Naz from Clever Programmer, and today, I know you're ready, I know you're excited. We are building the Tesla clone. Check out this amazing Tesla clone. Here's what we got here. It is a Tesla clone webpage. You guys know Teslas are amazing. They're really amazing cars. So what have we got? We're going to use ReactJS, right? That's part one. We use ReactJS to build this, okay? With all this happening, we're going to do a few things. To style all of this, we're going to use styled components. That's the one thing you need to understand, right? So styled components are going to be used throughout here. On top of that, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the pages we got. Model S page, the Model 3 page, so forth. If I go to, for example, this Model 3 page right here, if I scroll down, oh, look at this beautiful page that we can see. Now you can see how we have all these animations right now, right? How when I scroll down, we have these beautiful animations that kind of pop up. Well, that's using something called React Reveal, which is a really cool module that we're going to use in this one, of course. As well, we have ourselves a nice sidebar right here. Okay, and to make all this work, of course, to save the data, the car info data, that will also be saved in where? Well, in something called React Redux. So you guys get the chance to kind of create your own React Redux component here as well, right? So look, this is going to be one of the most amazing clones you will get to build. We should be able to build this in one take, no problem whatsoever, right? So if you're ready, let me know. Give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and smash the like button for us. It honestly means the world to us. It tells us that you are excited, that you are, that you like what we're doing. And this allows us to do more of it as well, of course, right? And this, of course, allows YouTube to get this out to more and more people. So, of course, we can go ahead and teach more people at the same time and so forth, all right? All right, other than that, let's go ahead and get started right away. Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? I see all of you amazing people right there. All right, let's go ahead. So the first things first that we need to do, let me go ahead and put this beautiful music kind of in the background while we're working. Let me see, make sure how is everybody doing? Oh, hello. We have so many amazing people. We have Penguin, hello, hi. We have Pumped, Bhavik says. Beautiful. I love it. Naz, what's up? How you doing? Good. Let's go. Hello, Diggity Adrian. I like it too. All right. Let's go ahead and get this party started. To build something like this, will of course require a few different things, right? We just start up with first is the React Redux application, right? This is the code, as you can see. Nothing crazy. We have the home page, the header page, the section page. This is our goal in terms of where we need to get to. But for now, a few things. Let's go and open up Finder right now, right? If you're on Windows, of course, it's going to be for you, it's going to be a different situation. Just open up your, what is it called? My computer, whatever it has to be. And let's go ahead and create a new folder. I'm going to open up a new folder inside where? Well, inside pretty much something called a terminal. Hopefully you guys can have that. It's at the terminal right there. Beautiful. And I'm going to zoom in so you can see it much better. Okay. All right. And let's go ahead and do the following thing. For this, you, of course, need Node.js, right? So hopefully you installed that. If you have not installed that, install Node.js on your computer and everything will be good from there. All right. So we'll do npx create dash react dash app. We'll give them a React a name. So let's go ahead and do Tesla clone. Tesla-clone, beautiful. And we'll do dash template, and Redux is the name of the template, right there. Hit enter. There we go. It's gonna compile. It's gonna do all necessary things it needs to do. It's gonna work. It's gonna go this and down. Okay, anyways. I'm just, passing time as it's kind of loading. So as you can see, it's creating the initial repository that you need, right? For what? Well, for your application, okay? That's what it specifically needs. Somebody said, hi, my name is Tesla. That's funny. Happy hacking is what we currently have. Happy hacking. Beautiful. It's exactly what we need to get to, right? That means our application has been not completed, but it's installed. All right. Once that, you can go ahead and close this out. No problem. And at this point, Let's go ahead and open up VS Code. I will do new window on my side. I do not need this portion of this right here. That portion goes somewhere else. For me, I can probably do it somewhere else. Let me go ahead and put this portion in desktop too. There we go. All right, beautiful. All right, so this is our VS Code. Let's open this up on the left-hand side and put my Tesla clone on the right-hand side, so it's a little bit better. All right, I like it. And let's do file, open, beautiful. Go to GitHub, and then go to Nas, and then there's the Tesla clone that we just opened up, right? So I will open up Tesla clone here. Okay, beautiful. All right, so, okay, and let's see what we've got so far. All right, there's a Tesla clone. There you go, beautiful. What do we have? Well, to actually start this, let's go right click this, go ahead and open in the integrated terminal. All right, and what we will do is we'll do yarn what? Yarn start. So we're going to use yarn this time because it's okay, you can use both. npm and yarn are both amazing. So, and yarn start. Ooh, boom, boom. That's going to start our application. Hope you guys can hear me all well. Yes, going to start our application. This is not pre-recorded. This is actually live, guys, by the way. I'm live. I can see you. I can see you right now in the comments. If you say hi, I say hi back to you. It's as simple as that. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Beautiful. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, let's see. Okay. All right, so this is our web page that we have right now. This is not the Tesla call. Don't you worry, okay? This is just a starter application that React usually comes with, right? So at this point, what are we going to do, all right? We need to erase some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and go to app.js right here. And let's go to the header. And let's remove this stuff. Honestly, we don't need any of this stuff right here. Sayonara, baby. Done. You're away, all right? Now we have a white screen, which is pretty good too, right? We've got ourselves the white screen, all right? Hit enter, all good. Let's go to some index.css. Some of this stuff we don't need as well, so we can remove some of this stuff, which is just unnecessary too. Okay, all right, beautiful. And so here we go. Now, at this point, a few things that we need to do as well is we need to divide this application into a few different pieces, correct? And what kind of pieces would you divide this into? Well, let's think about this, right? If I have something like this, right? Here's we have this application. This might be like the whole app, right? So this is the whole app. After that, what do we have? Well, we have the header, right? We have the header, which is this one. Right, this header might be divided into a few different parts as well. We've got the logo. We might have ourselves the menu, like maybe we call it like the left menu icon or the left menu bar. And then we have the right menu right there, right? Underneath that, we have the actual content, or which is this, we'll call it like a section, right? And now this section now has a few different things, right? Let's think about it. Okay, well, the first tab is like this text component. So this contains like the Model S, the order online, and stuff like that, right? So we'll call a text component, okay? And then what do we have? We have a button component right here, okay? It's a button component that will contain the buttons like custom order, existing delivery, and so forth. And our last one is gonna be this really fancy bouncing arrow, okay? And that's pretty much it. And our goal is to repeat these components, so forth and so forth, as you kind of go forward and so forth. I see right there, see? Right? So that's pretty much it. And as we repeat, there's nothing else to it. And of course, after that, we'll figure out how to create the other pages, like the detail page and so forth, okay? All right, beautiful. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, beautiful. So as we said, the first thing we need to create is going to be the header component, and let's go ahead and do that. So I will do source, new folder, and I will say components. Not component, components. Componentos. Okay. Let's go do a new file, and we'll say header.js. Okay. All right. And I'm going to use something called React snippets. As you can see right here, we have something called ES7 React snippets. So hopefully you guys can install that as well on your side. Right? If you install those, don't have them, go ahead and click install. I already had them installed. But what they will help me to do is if I go to header.js, check this out. All I got to do is type it the following. RFCE. Done. Hit enter. Boom, voila. Right? Like this is pretty cool. What do we have ourselves? Well, we have ourselves a function component. That's what we had ourselves right here. Okay. And if I say header here, right header, right? And then I'm going to import the header into app.js. So let's do that right now. So we'll go ahead and do import what? Import header from what? Well, a few things. Components. So we'll have to hit the components folder / header. Voila. Beautiful. All right. And we'll use the header now, like so. Okay. Save that. And let's go ahead and see our new beautiful, what is it? Our beautiful header component, which is just pretty much just a header text. Let's actually make it much better, right? So here's what we can do now at this point, guys, is let's go ahead and go to index.css. And a few things I want to do is to change, right? Let's go ahead and target everything right now, right? So again, nothing crazy so far. Let's go ahead and target everything. And the first thing I want to change, I want to change the font family, right? To make it more robotic. You know, it says Rubik's Cube, whatever it's going to be. All right, that's going to be our first one. Let's go ahead and change the color of also of this specific of this specific of this web page. So this will apply to everything pretty much, right? This color will apply to any type of text. Right, so you want to keep it consistent. I'll give it a margin of 0 so that there's all these headings do not have all these crazy margins, which I don't like. And give it a padding of 0 as well. Okay, good. All right, awesome. And we're going to use something called border size. Oh no, box sizing border box. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is, it's basically when you say the width of something, it's going to include the padding within that div. It's a little bit confusing, but basically. This will allow us to better control the width of the actual divs. That's what that will allow us to do. Box sizing will say border box. Border dash box. Border dash non-ops box. There we go. So I know. I have a hard time typing sometimes, guys, so you can see. Alright, let's go ahead and focus on the body now. So we'll do body. And we'll give it a width of what? Width of 100% right here. Okay. Good. And honestly, that's pretty much it. Okay, with 100%, that's all I need so far. Okay, good. Let's go back to this. Okay, you see our header now looks a little bit more different, which is completely okay. After the header, what do we say we need to create? We need to create the actual home page, right? So we have the home page and we have the header. Okay, let's create the home page now. In components, do a new file, and we'll do home.js. Beautiful. All right. All right, and we'll do RFCE again. I love this one, RFCE, and you got yourself a seat. I don't know, whatever. All right, same thing with this one. Let's go ahead and do home. Okay, we'll import inside app.js right here, and so forth. Home dash like this. Okay, import it right here. So import, importante, import home from what? Components, componentos, component dash home. Okay, don't judge me. All right, good. Let's see what we got so far. And we got ourselves the home components. Now, I'm going to comment the header one for now, just temporarily, because I'm going to focus only on the home component right now. Okay. And again, I just want to make sure this is clear. If you cannot follow along, don't worry about it. You know, this will be available after, this is done. So don't worry about it if you cannot follow along. Just go ahead and review it again. All right, beautiful. So the home component is there, which I really, really like. Now let's focus on a few different things within the home component. And let's go to home.js. Now, for the styling, we're going to use something called style components, and we need to install them first. So go to your terminal. Let's go ahead and click plus on it. And we'll do yarn add. And we'll do style dash components. Style dash components. There we go. Nope. Yarn. Oh, yarn. No, yarn add. My bad. Yarn add. Yarn. There we go. Beautiful. Yarn add. Okay. So it's going to go ahead and add the yarn. All right, save that. That's all good. And we will now import styled from what? Okay, import from styled dash components. Good. Save that. All right. Now, for this component, the first one we're going to create is something called the container component. So we'll do this. Container. No, not container. container. Okie dokie, container. There we go, container. So that's going to be our first component we'll do. And with the container component, let's go ahead, is equal to style. So this is basically will allow us to style the specific div, right? That's the power of style components. Instead of doing it inside CSS, we do it inside JavaScript. And so it just makes things a lot easier for us, right? And now we'll do a height of what? 100 VH. Boom, 100 VH. Good. How are you guys doing, by the way? All doing good? Is everybody doing good? Everybody's still kind of on track with me? If you guys are, let me know. Let me see. Everybody's doing amazing. Somebody says, I like how Nas uses the different boxes to show us the different different things. That's amazing. Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. All right. So height of 100 VH. So let's go ahead and save that. And let's look at what we have so far. Nothing. Okay. It's kapusta. It's pretty much nothing right now. Okay. Again, what we're making right now is the what? Well, we're making the component that's going to be this component right here. So it's this whole component, right? Which is this yellow component. That's what we're working on right now, right? This whole yellow component. That's the home.js, okay? And within this home.js, let's think about kind of, well, how are we going to create all these sections, right? We have this one section, another one section, another section. And you can see the style of them was just pretty much the same. You see, they're pretty much the same right there. So logically speaking, what if we just create another component called section, and that will allow us to reuse it every single time? So if I right click on it, let's do a new file, and I say section.js, section.js, okay, good, section.js, and we'll do RFCE here too, and enter. Okay, section is what we need to type in. Go to home.js and let's import our first section. So we'll say import section from what? From what? Well, because our current home.js is inside the components folder, we don't need anything else besides that, right? We don't need anything else besides that. Instead, what we need is just simply /section like this, right? Because we're already in the components folder. Okay, let's go ahead and type in section to actually use it. Okay, good. Beautiful. All right, awesome. And then let's see what we've got so far. Nothing. Well, we've got the section, which is good. All right. In this section.js, now I promise now, this is where the magic happens, okay? The magic happens now here. All right. Okay. So if we go to our section.js, a few things that we need to really consider, okay? Just how we consider this, what do we say? Let's go ahead and create this text component first. That's the first one. But before even doing that, I'm going to create a wrap. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to create a wrap here. Right there, wrap. And that's going to be component. We'll just call it a wrap. We can call it the container, whatever it has to be, and so forth. All right. Let's import style components. So import. I'm going to use, here we go, import importante, import styled. From what? From style dash components. Okay, good. All right, that's all good. And then let's go ahead and create the wrap. So const wrap is equal to what? Styled.div. Okay, style.div. Now this is where again our fancy styled div component, is gonna happen. By the way, we're almost at 496 likes. If you can get us to 500, let's do that, guys. 500 likes, that'll be amazing. And I just want to also let you know, guys, by the way, one really important thing down below, what's going to happen right now is we have a full stack mastery bootcamp that we've launched a while ago, and we have a new class starting in June. And so there's limited spots to go ahead and join. And so we have a limited availability for new students to join full stack mastery. We've had a lot of students join full stack mastery in the previous classes, and it's been amazing. So many positive results, so many people getting jobs, and so many people just getting results in general. If you yourself are interested in actually becoming a developer, and you want something that will push you, give you accountability, give you some guidance, give you proper guidance, a proper roadmap, like a full-on roadmap for 6, 7, 8 months, right? Where you will stick with us the whole time. You get mentored by me, by Kazi, and the whole team here at Clever Programmer, right? Like I said, Full Stack Mastery Bootcamp is what we've created to help you do that. If you're interested, go ahead. We have a seat reservation down below to reserve your seat. all it is just a seat reservation, and then we figure out all the financing later. This tells us you're serious, and that's pretty much it, right? Like I said, link is down below, right? But the most important part, I just want to let you know, not everybody gets in. Some people get denied, unfortunately, because you might not have either good energy, or you might not be positive, or you might just be might not be a good fit. So we look at a lot of different things for people to be able to join something like this. It's a very serious thing that we of course we take this very seriously, of course. So if you're interested, come in there with good energy, right? Put down your seat reservation, link down below, and after that we'll get a call, and then we'll figure out how to actually get you into the bootcamp. Okay, awesome. That's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and continue on. Beautiful. All right. Section. Okay, what's gonna happen in this section? The wrap is nothing crazy. The wrap is gonna be width of 100%. Width of 100 V, we'll call it VW. VW, it's like the car VW, By the way, that was my first car actually. 100 VW, which is the full view width, right? That's the full view width. That's what it means, okay? Then we'll give it a height as well. And we'll give it a height of what? Of 100 VH, right here. 100 VH, so 100 vertical height pretty much is what it says, okay? All right, let's give the background of like orange, just so you can see exactly what we are working with. All right, there we go. Right, so this is what we're working with, right? The whole view width, the whole view height. Okay, all right. At this point, let's go ahead and give it a background image, and the background image should be this one right here. Now, where do you get this background image? Again, what's gonna happen is we have a Google Drive folder with all the images down below. Right, so if all you have to do is just simply open this one up. You open the Google Drive folder, the images folder, and you put it inside your public folder like so. So right now I have no images folder, of course. I can actually open up that Google Drive folder inside my application. Let me go ahead and take a look at it where I can do that. Let me see, where do I have it? 1 second. I think I have it right here actually. I have the images folder right here. Open and find, reveal and finder. There we go. So I have my images folder right here, right? So this is the one that you guys will get. If you go ahead and download the Google Drive folder, just go ahead and go description below, download it from there, and you'll be all good. And then all you need to do is to unzip it, of course. And then once you've got that, just grab that and then drag it into the public folder, right? Like so. Just drag it in. Done, right? And now it's all in here, right? This has a lot of different stuff for you, between the Model S, the Model 3, all these different images that you need to use, okay? So if you got that, let me know down in the comments, and then we'll make sure to take care of you, okay? Beautiful. All right. Let's continue on. Okay. All right. So when we do the background image, well, we have a background image called models.jpg. So hopefully everybody was able to get those images. Like I said, link is down in the description below. All right. Background image, so far, nothing showing up, which is completely fine. Let's go ahead and remove this background noise. I don't want that. It's quite hideous. There we go. The image is actually there. We just don't see it because we need to center it vertically. So we need to center the actual background image. And to do that, what I like to say is something like background dash size is equal to cover. Not covered, but cover. Boom, you see? Now, all of a sudden, this becomes a very different image. Right there, see? Okay. Now, at that point, let's go and center this image, the background image. And to do that, we'll do background position. So background dash position. And we'll give it a center. Boom. Voila. Center, right? I like position no, I did this one. Background position. There we go. See, now this car is positioned in the center, which is exactly what we want to do. Then let's go ahead and make sure it does not repeat itself. So we'll do background repeat, no repeat. So we'll do background dash repeat. I will say no. Sorry about that. Repeat. There we go. Not repeat, but no repeat. No, right there. No repeat. All right. So nothing's going to change at this point, right? We still have ourselves everything we need to have. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Okay. That's what I want you to focus on for now. Now let's go ahead and add in the text component stuff, okay? What we need to create, of course, is not going to be this text component, which is right here. And we're going to call something called like item text. So item text, boom, voila. Okay. And inside this item text, a few things we need to go ahead and create is, of course, if we look at our Tesla clone, what do we have? We have a header and we have like a subheader. And to make that happen, here's what we'll do. We'll do an h1 tag, h1. And this h1 will have the title. For now, let's just say the title will be Model S. This is the one, the title. So Model S for now. This is temporary data, placeholder data, okay? Model S, okay, beautiful. And then we'll do another one that's gonna be what? The p tag. The p tag. Ooh, let's go ahead and remove that. All right? The p tag. And this one's gonna have order online for touches delivery right there. Boom. And I'll be honest with you, it actually is touches delivery. When I ordered the Tesla, it's like literally, it was like Christmas morning. I woke up in the morning and the car was there on my driveway. It was pretty insane, I will say. Like they bring it into you and you don't have to do nothing. You just sign in on your Tesla account and then you just say, okay, take delivery. It's pretty cool, I will say. Okay, order online for touchless delivery. All right, and then once we got that, let's go ahead and save this, of course. And we need to create the item text component here. So we'll say const item text is equal to what? Styled, right here, styled.div. Boom, boom. Okay, good. All right. And with this one, what do we need to do? Nothing too crazy. We're going to give it some padding top. So you can see we already have it here. It's pretty good. That's all we need. So we'll do padding top, dash top, and that will be 15 VH. 15 VH. VH. It's like 15 That's pretty funny. Okay. And then we'll do text align center because, you know, just to align the center. Technically it already is centered, but it's okay. Okay, that's not centered. There we go. You see now Model S is right here. All right. That part is done. Let's look at our next part that we need to figure out, which is going to be the what? That's going to be now the buttons, right? So that's going to be these buttons right here. Okay. Button group. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and create that component. We'll create the component that will actually wrap these buttons, right? So the buttons that we need to go ahead and wrap are these buttons right here, right? So this is going to be the button group that we're going to create right now, okay? Called the button group, right? Button. Sorry, my horrible handwriting, but I'm trying my best. Button group, okay? All right, so we'll say button. Well, I'd like to say buton in Ukrainian means bread. Button group, you know, button group. And then there'll be a few buttons that we need to create inside here. The one is going to be left button and then it's going to be a right button as well. So we'll say left button and the right button. You like my accent? And then the right button. Right button. Okay, good. And then, of course, all these buttons will have a few different, there'll be, one is going to be custom order. So let's go ahead and do the custom order one. So it's going to be custom order. No, not, I don't know what that was, honestly. Custom order. Save that. And then the last one is going to be existing inventory. Existing inventory. Inventory. Existing inventory. That's the one that we're looking at. Okay. Beautiful. All right. Existing inventory. And let's see what we have so far. Well, that we need to create the actual buttons groups, of course. So let's do that right now. All right. So we'll do the what? We'll do const button group is equal to styled.div. .div for now. Okay. Nothing crazy so far. Let's go ahead and now create the button, the actual that button. So we'll do const left button is equal to also style.div. Okay. Boom. And now for the right button, we're going to now use the left button as a reference. So what does that mean? If I say right button is equal to, instead of saying style.div, it's going to be styled button, left button. You see this left button? Why? Because this allows us to inherit all the CSS of the left button. That's pretty much the reason. Okay. Now, With the button group, what are we going to do with the button group? Nothing too crazy so far. Let's go ahead and actually focus on the left buttons. That's what I want us to focus on right now specifically, okay? Okay, so left button. All right, okay, let's do the following. Let's see what happens here. Nothing. Oh, we have some stuff. We have custom order and stuff like that. Okay, that's fine. All right. For this specific section, well, here's what we'll do. We'll do background color of this left button is the following, right? Background color is this color right here. Okay, good. That's the background color. All right. Remove this stuff right here. That's the background color. And then what do we need to do is let's do a height of 40 pixels. Height of what? 40 pixels. Okay. And then we'll give it a width of 256 pixels. Width of 256 pixels. Okay, good. All right, save that. Okay, sure it's all good. And let's see what we have so far. And so far, like it's nasty, right? So, but it's okay. Don't worry about it, right? And then what we'll do is we'll give it a color. So color of white. So white. Okay. Now, yeah, white. So that's gonna be the text color. So you can see now we have the text color right here. That's white text color, okay? Now, these are two divs, and let's go ahead and center them in the center, right? So the meaning, we'll do display flex on them. Flex it, always flex it. Display flex. And then we'll do what? We'll do justify content to center it horizontally, right? Horizontally means justify content center. So we'll do justify. Let's go ahead and do it this way. Justify content. That's going to be center. Good. All right. And then we'll do align items center as well. All right. Items center as well. Okay, good. Okay. Now, what do we have so far, right? Justify content, align items center. Okay. Now these are two buttons, right? So let's go ahead now to make them more look like buttons. Let's go ahead and add a border radius. So we'll do what? Border dash radius, right? And that was gonna be what? Let's go give it 100 pixels. Oh, would you look at that? Now we have ourselves something we like to look at, right? Let's go ahead and give it an opacity. Oh, that's gonna be 0.85, right? Okay, so now we have the opacity that just kind of stays there, which is pretty cool, okay? All right, then the next one is going to be what? Well, let's do text transform, make sure it's all uppercase. So text transform, all uppercase. Okay, nice, that looks sick, that looks amazing. Let's give the smaller font size as well. So font dash size is gonna be what? That's pretty much just 12 pixels. Something's nothing crazy. Yeah, there you go. Good. I like it. All right, so that's the font size. And then what? We need to stack them from left to right. That's what we need to figure out how to do, right? How do you stack them from left to right? That's the big question, right? So to do that, well, a few things. We need to go to the button group and say display flex on this one. Boom. Boom, right there. You see, right away we know what. Right away it stacks from left to right. That's what this display flex allows us to do. Okay. Now, how do we put this custom order, this existing inventory, kind of from more at the bottom? That's the question I want us to ask, right? Well, this happens a few ways. Well, because if we go to the wrap, right? The wrap controls what? Let me go ahead and remove this portion now at this point. The wrap controls what? Controls this whole thing, right? This whole thing, right? This whole thing, right? And if I do display flex on it, I can actually push these away so that this goes all the way to the bottom, right? That's what my goal is, right? So on the wrap, I'm gonna say display flex. Display, and we'll say the flex. Flex it, don't forget it. Display flex, beautiful. And then at that point, what's gonna happen is we'll do what? Flex direction column, right? So basically column means we're gonna put it from top to bottom. That's what that means, okay? Flex direction column. There we go. See, now it's back to normal again. Now, to actually fully make it work, all I gotta do and actually push this to the bottom, well, I do something like justify content space between. So justify content, right? And then space dash between. Boom. Oh, would you look at that? It's like all the way over there. You guys see that right there? That is beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and do align item center to align it horizontally. So interesting part is you need to know is justify content usually does alignment for horizontal section, right? So if you want to align something horizontally, right? That's what justify content is for. And usually align items is going to be a vertical alignment, okay? But when you switch the flex direction, it switches, it flips. Now justify content is going to be for this one is going to be for vertical alignment. Vertical. And then align items now. If I do center right here, that's going to be for horizontal alignment. Horizontal. You see what I mean? So it flips when you do flex direction column. You can see now the custom order, they are actually properly aligned, right? Now, okay, beautiful. What I want us to focus on now is going to be the button group. Let's go ahead and take this button group. Let's give it a margin bottom. Margin bottom of about 30 pixels. Nice. So it's a little bit better now there too. Okay, so I like that a lot better now, right? And what else do we have? For these specific buttons, let's give them what? Let's give them a cursor pointer as well. So left button, it's gonna be cursor pointer. Okay, save that. All right, so now let me see, cursor. Okay, save that. All right, you see it now exists as a cursor as well. All right, now a few things. Opacity 0.85, that's all good. Opacity is good. A few things I want to focus on. Let's add this specific portion. Remember this one? This like bum 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 bum. Well, that is just simply an arrow. That's all it is. Nothing too crazy. So to do that, what we'll do is we'll create something called a down arrow. And all this is just an image, right? So here's what we'll do. We'll create it outside the button group. And we'll say the following. We'll say down arrow, like so. Source is equal to what? Source is going to be equal to images down arrow svg. So we have that inside the images folder. Again, if you want the link to it, down below. Okay. Boom. Down arrow. Okay. Down arrow, images, down arrow right here. It's not defined. Again, let's go ahead and create that. Let's create that down arrow. We need to create. So we'll do here, we'll do what? Const down arrow, okay, is equal to what? Is equal to styled dot image right there. Okay. On this image, a few things we need to go ahead and create. We'll do margin top, margin dash top. That's going to be 20 pixels to give us some spacing, right? And then we'll give it a height. So a height of what? Of 40 pixels. Okay, nice. So it says styled. There we go. All right, so the arrow is now there, the custom order is there, so it's not the best solution as we need, right? So don't worry, we'll fix that in a second here. Okay, so you can see what do we have now. Here's the issue. This is now here, and this is now here. Bad, right? Because why? Because when we did justify content, we did space between, meaning it's going to create as much space in between every single component here, right? That's what space in between means, right? But how do we fix it? Well, very simple. By actually making this one component, right? So for example, if I say simply this, buttons, if I give it like this, buttons, okay, check this out. Buttons, okay, boom. What's gonna happen now? What do you think? New component, correct. Yes. Let's go and create a new component, so called buttons. So we'll say const buttons equals equal to style.div. Save that. Right there. See, you see what just happened? Right? See, this just became like this, right? See? But they're beautiful, right? It's exactly what we need. What we need for this right there. See, beautiful. And let's go back to now our page application. Now, how did that happen? Well, because this whole thing became one component. That's what happened, right? This whole thing became one component, and so this just pushed it down like this. All right. All right. Up next, let's go ahead and create a little margin between every single button. So if I go to my left button, I will do margin what? I will go ahead and do the following, which is margin. I think we'll give it 20 pixels. I think that's pretty good. Either that or I think just maybe 8 pixels. Let's see, margin 8 pixels, like this. Okay, much better, much better. Now I would like for this thing to hop. So we're gonna make it hop. How? Well, we're going to create an animation. Okay. To make that happen, here's animation. It's gonna be animation called animate down. And if I go to my down arrow in here, boom, right there. Check this out. So right now nothing's happening because we have not created animation. You see, so it's just kind of like, it's like meh, right? It's meh right now. But don't you worry, we got you. Okay? Don't you worry, we got you. What I'm gonna do now at this point is very simple. Is I will go to index.css right here, and I'm going to create the animation myself. Right? This is using keyframes. Right? Using keyframes is what it's gonna do, and I'm just going to copy and paste this here because I'm gonna type it out all for you. Right? And what these are is very simple. Here's what's gonna happen. Imagine, like, for example, that so keyframes are like percentages of like of the actual text or the div, for example, right? So at 0 to 20%, nothing. Now at 40%, we're gonna translate basically 5 pixels up. You see, right there. You see. Then at 60%, we're gonna translate 3 pixels up. Now, at 50%, we're going to translate to 0. So that's what creates this up and down feeling. So if I save this right now, boom. See? That's what creates this up and down feeling. You see? Right? That's what creates the up and down kind of like feeling type and so forth, right? This also creates a little bit of an issue with overflow, as you can see right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give overflow hidden on this specific down arrow right here. So this down arrow, you see how it creates an overflow? Well, we can fix that by just going to section, right? And I'm going to say overflow hidden. Overflow X, overflow -X is going to be hidden. Boom. Okay, overflow X is hidden. Let's see, down arrow is that. Let's go ahead and maybe fix it using what? What can we use? Fix it using what? What if maybe I remove this portion? Let's go and remove this. Okay, I kind of like that. I don't want that margin top. It kind of pushes way too much. All right, so that's good. Overflow X hidden. If I go to body, go to index.css. Oh, okay. I need to also do overflow -X. It's gonna be hidden. Boom, boom. See, to make sure we don't have the horizontal scroll bar that was there, which would look hideous, which I don't like. All right. So there you go. So we got now our translation, which is really good. Okay. So we have a translation. What's the next thing we are going to work on? And that's going to be, let me see what you guys are saying. Some says awesome. That's awesome, sweet. SCSS is the way to go. Yes, we'll actually go into SCSS at some point as well on this channel too. Are you building that using React? Yes, I am. Strange, my buttons are not all the way down. They're what you put, but yeah. So now they're all down. Sweet. Now it's all good. Okay, sweet. All right, everybody still with me? Yeah, beautiful. Of course you are, because you guys are amazing. That's all I can say to you. All right, and again, guys, let's go and hit that like button, smash that like button, help us out with the YouTube algorithm. That's it. That really, we're at 673 likes. Let's get to 800. That'll be great. All right. All right. So we got that portion. Look at this. Let's go ahead and change up this button now, the existing delivery button, because it actually is different here. Pretty simple. Because we go to our section.js, here's our button. All we gotta do is just change the button color. So the right button, instead of doing here nothing, the right button will be the following. The right button will be background color of white. Background is gonna be white. Boom. Oh, let's go. And then we're gonna give it opacity too. Opacity, right? 0.65. 0.65. There we go. Okay, and then we'll give the color of the text. It's gonna be more on the darker side. Colors will be black. There we go. Nice. You see, there you go. Now we got these two buttons and they look pretty good. Look at that. Look at that. That's it. That's all we just did. We just did everything we need to do. Look at this. Huh. How cool is that, huh? Awesome. All right. So we're almost there. Now, here, check this out. All we got to do now at this point is just replicate the same situation, right? So if I go ahead and go to sections now, Untitled.js, if I copy this section and paste it everywhere, all right, if I paste this section, check this out. What's going to happen? We have more sections of the same sections. There you go. That's it. Now, I want us to really figure out the one is like, for example, if I go small, you see how the custom order just kind of like goes outside the boundary. We can fix that too, actually. We can fix that very easily using like media queries, right? So basically what we can do is on, let me go ahead and take a look at it. Let's go to section here. You see this button group right here, this button group it's actually a flex direction row. But if I will go ahead on the media, well, here's what I can do. I can do media width like this. So on the max width, basically for like small max width of 768 pixels, those are like small screens. I do flex direction column, and so they go into column, basically meaning from top to bottom, like this. All right. So to this side, you see that just happened. Look at there. Boom, 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 boom. You see? Boom, 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 boom. Right? And how did this happen? Because when the width becomes 768 pixels, you see, it applies this right here, CSS, flex direction column. That's what allows us to do this. And that's it. There's nothing crazier than that, honestly. All right. So now, here's the question now. How do we go ahead and make these Model S stuff and have all this stuff working differently, right? Because what do we have right now? It's just all Model S, and of course we have Model Y. By the way, this is the one. Oh, this is actually the one I have, by the way. Such a beautiful car. Look at this. Oh, so good. Such a good car. I love it. Especially in this blue color. It's so good. Won't you guys agree with me? Like in the blue color. Like that's my favorite color, by the way. Yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and do the following. We have all these sections, right? And they're all the same. So the question is like, how do we make them different, right? How do we make them different so that they're all different, I guess you can say. Well, we can just pass in something called props, right? And what are props? Props are like parameters for a function. That's pretty much all it is. It's a parameter for a function, right? So if we currently have the Model S, right? And we have one section, we can reuse this, just change the title here. So here's what we'll do. I'll go to home, or I'll go to home here. And for the section here, look, we'll pass in a few parameters. It's just kind of like you're passing parameters for a function. That's pretty much it. Inside here, I will pass in 3 parameters. So let's go ahead and do title. Okay. Not like this. Title is equal to what? And this is going to be Model S, right? And then the description is all going to be, well, pretty much, delivery. So the description is going to be order online. That's the description right here. Let me go ahead and make this bigger for you. Order online with touches delivered. That's the description. After that, let's go ahead and do what? Let's do background image. Background image. That's going to be the Model S one. Then we'll do the left button text. Right? We have a left button. That's going to be the custom order. And then the right button text is going to be existing inventory. There you go. Bum, bum. Okay. Let's go ahead and comment this portion out for temporarily. Okay. Because I want to show you how we're going to do this. So this gets passed into props. If I go into the section itself, let's go ahead and go to the section itself. Okay. And I have props here. They're basically like parameters. If I just console log it, console log props, look at this. I'm going to show you some of this for a second here. Console log props. Right click, inspect element on this one. and I'll show it to you within the console right here. Good. All it is props is just an object. Like that's all pretty much is. And look at this. All this stuff has been passed in, right? The background image, the description, the title, and so forth. And so now all I do is something like, for example, I'll do this. I'll do the following. What do? I do props dot what? Dot title. All right, I save that. Browse title. Look at that. Look at that. Model S right here. See? The title. Like it was replaced by the actual title within the actual what? The actual component, right? That's all we pretty much had to do. Okay. Now we can even be smart about this by doing the following. We can unpack this using something like this. So I can do it like this. Title. Boom, right there. How cool is that? Okay. Okay. How cool is that? Check this out. So title is right there. And I can replace this with title. And all this done is this basically just unpacks this whole object. This whole object has key and no key like a background image and so forth. But this right here is called unpacking, and we're unpacking the object to include to actually just get the actual keys. That's all it pretty much does. All right. So that's it. Let's go ahead and stop this for now. Good. All right. So we have that. Next one that we're going to unpack is which one? That's a description. Good. Description, which is which one? Comma. Description, and we can use that here now. Boom, boom. Description, boom, right there. Awesome. You see, again, shows up right here. Okay, beautiful. Just the way we like it. Okay. Next step is gonna be what? The actual left button text. So this is this one. Left button text right here. Left button text is gonna be this one, and then right there, and then the right button text is gonna be right here. Right button text. Boom, 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 boom. So we'll use that as a prop as well. Okay, right button text. Of course, we do unpack them as well. So we'll do what? Left button text. Copy that. Left button text right here, comma, right button text. Command C, Command V. All right. So we have unpacked all of these items inside here. So if we save that, right, you can see, still, and nothing really changes, but here's what can change. If I go to home and if I uncomment some of this stuff, okay, now I have 3 different sections. What I can do is just change the actual data. So here's what I can do here. Inside this one, I can give it the following. Here's my data here. Boom. This one is title model.py, model.y. That's the other one. Description, order online. Background image is now model Y image, and then left button text is custom order, and same thing here. So if I save this, ooh, look at that. You see, model Y has changed. Now, one thing has not changed is the actual image, and we'll fix that in a second here. Next one, let's do model 3. Okay, let's do model 3 now. Same thing. You see, so all we're doing is we're changing the props. We're just passing different props, and we're using the same HTML. That's the coolest part about ReactJS. Good. Boom. There we go. Save that. Let's see. Model 3 now. Again, image does not change. We'll change that in a little bit. Okay. Next one, Model X. Let's do the Model X one. Model X. All right. We'll do the following there. So Model X. Okay. There we go. Dum, 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 dum. Okay, Model X. All right. Same thing. Look at this. Model X. You see, it all just kind of works, automatically. No problem whatsoever. Now, the one big thing we need to figure out is okay, well, how come the images are not showing? Well, in the section, because the image is the same, right? The image is which image? It's this image right here. That's the background image, right? To fix that, it's pretty simple, actually. Let's go ahead and go to the home.js. And inside, actually, let's go to section.js. My bad. Section. And we need to pass in the actual background image. You see, we pass in this background image. Let's go ahead and copy this background image. Go to section. And we'll go ahead and unpack this right here. Comma, unpack it. Right here. Unpack it. So now we have it. We actually have it inside our component. And we need to use it somehow, actually. Okay. How do we use it? Well, We use it by actually passing in, passing in an actual component or a prop into a style component, because you can do that too. So here's what we'll do. BG background image, background image, and we'll say what? Equal. Boom. Right? BG image is equal to background image. That's all. And now all we do is inside what? Is inside our actual what? Our actual BG image, so wrap. You see how we have the wrap here? Basically, instead of doing this, here's what we'll do in this case. Do it like this. We'll say background image, background dash image. Okay. Let me just do it properly so you guys can have it. So right here, background image. Okay. And instead of doing like this, I'll do like this. Pom, pom, pom. Okay. Props. So we can actually get props inside style components. We'll do props. Okay. And after props, what are we going to say? Check this out. Okay. We'll give a URL here. So we'll say URL. Actually, we'll do like this. We'll say URL. And we'll be dash images. Dash the actual prop that we just passed in. Dash what? Dash what? Huh? Boom. Look at this. Look at this one. That's pretty cool. I will do props dot what? .bg image right there. Props.bg image. Props.bg image. Okay. So let's see what happens now. So, okay, we have this images URL, and that has images is inside of that. Okay, good. Okay. Let's see. And then we, of course, I think we need to close it as well. Let me go ahead and make sure that it's all good. So that's all good. That should be all good. URL is right here. That's the URL. Background image. Yeah, I don't think that's an issue. All right, let's go and save this. Background image. Okay. Cool. Now, are you ready? Let's see if it actually changes anything. So what's going to happen here? We pass in the background image here. Voila. Okay. Then what happens then is that gets passed into the wrap style component. Right there, see? BG image. Then that gets passed into the prop. So we get props from the actual style component. Now we have props. And we set the background image using the prop. So props, URL, images, props.bg image. That's it. Save it. Oh, let's go. Look at this. Look at this, guys. Model Y, Model 3, Model X. How cool is that, right? We just pass in the props, and now we have all of these different components that are there for us to use. Look at this. Ooh, oh, it's so good. Oh my God, somebody help me. How cool is that? That is pretty insane, I will say so. What do you guys think so far? What do you guys think so far? Let me see. What are you guys thinking? Oh, everything's working. Everything's working. Almost at 800 likes. Let's go. Let's get to 1,000, guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. 800 likes. Let's go. So again, we're passing in props at this point, and here's what we build. Look at this. We build ourselves a full-on Tesla. I mean, we haven't built the Tesla clone just yet fully, but it's getting there. It's getting there. It's pretty cool. All right, let's finish up the actual sections. So I will go to here, and I will do the following. So let's go ahead and go to home.js, and we have a few more sections we need to finish up. Right. Next one is going to be the solar panels section. So let's do a section. Boom. All right. It's a solar panel section. Okay. And I have it right here for you guys. So you guys can just copy this out yourself. Boom, right there. Okay. All right. Title, lowest cost solar panels. Description, money back guarantee. Background image is this one. Order now. This. Done. Let's see it now. Let's see it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, guys. It's just so good. So good. Okay, next one. Solar for new roofs. So that's another one we're going to also create right now. So here's another section we're going to create. You see how now easy this stuff is so easy to create now, right? Because all we're doing is just we're using the same component, but with different parameters. Look at this now. Ooh. Oh, it's so good. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good, guys. I don't know. I just love these images. I love these images, though I can tell you. Next one. Last one is going to be the accessories section, which is going to be this section right here. Last section. Right there. Accessories. So feel free to cover this on your own by yourself as well. Title accessories. Description is nothing. Left button is nothing. And then right button text, we don't have any of that as well. Let's go ahead and remove that. Next. Let's go ahead and see. Okay. Now here's one issue that we found, right? So here's an issue. We have this shop now button, right? Shop now button. And then because we only have one button here, this created what issue? Well, the fact that this shop now button is not in the center, which of course is bad. So how do we fix that? Pretty simple. If I now go to my section.js, basically, here's what I'll say. If the right button exists, only then will I go ahead and showcase it. So here's what I'll do. Check this out. I will say right button text. Okay. Then I will go ahead and do the following. And then, only then, will I do this. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. 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 Right there. That's all. Save it. Look at this. You see? Shop now button is exactly in the middle. Because why? Before the right button was always there, just it had the empty right button text. But now what happened is we just said, hey, if the right button text exists, only then do you show the right button, the actual right button. But if it does not exist, forget about it. Don't even show it. And the left button is going to be the only one that's left. And that's pretty much it. Okay? Look at that. Look at this. It's so good. Oh my god, you guys. This is amazing. Yes. Okay. Okay. Next portion we're going to work on is the header. Are you ready with me? Yes or no? Yes. Hey. Alright, let's see who's here still with us. Let me see. Beautiful. Everybody says let's go. If you guys still with me, let me know down in the comments below. Car animation? Yes, there's a car animation. Yes, correct. Beautiful. Let me say cool. Let's go. Really good. Yes, thank you. Yes. Everybody's still with me. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. Let's go. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Awesome, guys. Let's go. Everybody's like, chicky picky. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. All right. Next up, here's what we got. We're at 780 likes. You guys are amazing as always, and I want to say thank you. I want to open up some water for myself here, and you can take a break a little bit here too. There we go. So good. Always drink your water, guys, okay? I also have this. All right. If you're still with me, let me know in the comments below. One reminder, dance it out. Okay, we're ready now. Let's continue on, okay? Continue on. Okay, so, don't mind me. All right. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. One last thing. Like I said, before I move on, we have a bootcamp that's starting June 1st. Our ending date comes in a few days for you to be able to reserve your seat. So if you are someone who's really interested in becoming a developer, and you're stuck in tutorial hell, maybe you are just stuck in you really want to become a developer, or you've never got the chance to become a developer, and you really need the proper guidance. Full Stack Mastery is something we created a while ago to go ahead and get that for you, right? You have Ankh, for example, who just got his first job making $70,000. We have, for example, Martin recently, who got his first job making $56,000, right? It's crazy, right? And they didn't even finish the bootcamp. They're still in the bootcamp. And we have 2 more people who currently have ReactJS internships are in the bootcamp as well. We have another one by name Liz. She got her first freelancing client making 50 an hour. It's pretty insane, right? What you can do. We focus a lot on foundation. We focus a lot on building up your developer skills and just giving you the proper knowledge and giving you the proper guidance basically the whole way through. You get taught by me and then 5 other coaches. It's pretty insane. If you're interested in doing something like this, like I said, it's a very serious matter. You have to be dedicated with a minimum of 20 hours a week, 20 hours of work per week. If you're not ready for that, don't even bother. If you're not ready to put in time, don't even bother. Also, if you're someone who really thinks that, oh, I am just fully can do this by myself, I don't need anybody else's help, don't bother as well. We are here to help people who want to be helped. That's it. If interested, like I said, see reservation down below. Doors are closing very soon to be able to reserve your seat. They're closing actually in the next few days. So if you're interested, go ahead and click down below and we'll be all good. All right. Awesome, guys. All right, let's continue on. All right. There we go. So what do we got? We've got this. Now I want us to focus on the header. That's what I want us to focus on now at this point. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and in our this whole Git do add and we'll say sections for the Tesla. That's pretty funny. For the Tesla. Okay, save that. Beautiful. All right, section for the Tesla. All is good. Next up, a few different things. What are we gonna say? What are we gonna do? We're gonna do header.js. Here's what we're working on now. Let's go ahead and put the header inside here. Right, go. Let's go. The header is pretty big actually, and will require a good amount of work, guys. Okay, will require a good amount of work. Oh, 800 likes. That is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right, header. Let's go ahead and import style components. So import styled from style components, style dash component. There we go. All right, sweet. Good. Let's go ahead and do the following. We'll create a container here, like we always like to do. Container, right there. All right. So create a container here as well. All right. Let's go ahead and create this in div. So import styled. Const container is equal to what? Style.what.div. There we go. That's going to be the container. Okay. And now, for this container, a few different things. And this container will have, the first thing it will have is, of course, let's think about it. What does it have initially? Well, a few different things. Let me go ahead and show this to you. We'll have the header. And so we need what? We have the kind of like the, we have the logo. That's part 1. We have the menu. That's part 2. And we have the right menu. That's part 3. Okay, that's part 3. So we'll divide them into 3 parts. Let's do first. Let's go ahead and do the logo. Okay, we'll create an A tag, right? Because that logo will have a link, and we'll give it an image right here. Look at this out. Image right here. This is the image. The image. That's all you need. So image source images logo.svg. That's it. Save that. Let's see. Does it show up somewhere? Not really. Why? Because in the home.js, actually inside the app.js, we're not importing this. There we go. Let's go ahead and comment the header.js so we can actually use it. Beautiful. Hey, we got ourselves the Tesla logo. Look at that. It's a beauty. It's such a beauty. Yes. Ooh, something happened that's really interesting. I don't want that. Okay. Header. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and create down the menu. So we'll do menu. Okay, sweet. So that's the menu. Okay. Menu is not defined because we're going to create this right now. So we'll say const menu is equal to what? Styled.div. Const menu style.div. Okay. Also, nothing crazy here. Let's go ahead and give some data or some styling for the actual container, the actual header. So the header will have a few things. Number 1, let's give it a min height. Min height of what? Of 60 pixels. There we go. Okay, 60 pixels. Okay, good. That's the min height right there. See? So it's a little bit bigger now. That's good. And but you see it's white, but we actually kind of want to be on the one position fixed. So we actually want to be actually have fixed positioning. And so to do that, here's what we'll do. Position fixed, right? Position fixed means what? Means that it will just be here, right here. You see, it's always there on the top, no matter what it is, no matter where you are. Okay. Next, let's do the following: to display flex, to align a vertically center. So display flex right here, flex. Okay, good. All right. Next up, we'll do align items. Center. Ooh, not a one. Good. Now see the Tesla centered. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and give some padding. So we'll say padding 0.20 pixels. Done. Ooh, okay, good. Beautiful. All right. All right. So now look at that. It's pretty much there. Look at that, the Tesla clone. Okay. All right. So that's all good. The next thing we need to work on is going to be the what? The menu. The menu has a few different things. What does it have? Well, we've got ourselves what? Model S, Model 3, Model X, Model Y. That's what it has, okay? That's what it's got. To make that happen, let's go ahead and do this. Okay. In the menu, let's give it a P tag. P tag, and inside that will be an A tag. Href is equal to currently nothing. Nada. Okay. Boom. Okay, good. And so that has the following. That has, let's go ahead and say, for example, like Model S. Model S for now, okay? That's the model, that's the P tag that we're going to use, all right? All right, let's go ahead, Command C, Command V, Command D. So there might be what? Model X. There's going to be model, what is it? What are the models here? What is it? The Model S, Model 3. Model 3. Who's excited for the roadster, by the way? That's going to be really cool. Model X. I'm really excited for the roadster. That's going to be a crazy car. If Model Y is a crazy car, Model S is a crazy car, I mean, all of them are pretty much crazy. I just can't imagine what the roadster is going to be. All right? Okay, good. Awesome, sweet. So, that's pretty awesome. All right, let's see what happens now. Okay, there we go. Okay. So what happens here is you can see we have the A tag, which kind of makes it, has an underline. We can very much easily fix that by going inside the index.css. Boom. Let's give the A tag. So let's target all A tag. And we'll do text transformation or text transform none. What does that mean? Or text decoration none. So text decoration. Because by default, it's underline. Where is it? Right here. That's the default one. But instead, we'll just say what? None. So if I save that, see? It's gone. Nice, beautiful. All right, next one is in the menu. You see how they're kind of like one on top of each other? We can fix that also by using display flex. Let's go to menu. Okay. And in the menu, all we got to do is the following. Is just display flex it. Display flex. Display flex it. That's how we do it. And we'll do align items. No. We'll do display flex, which let's go ahead and save that. Nice, beautiful. We will do align item center. Good. Beautiful. That's amazing. Okay, nice. Line up center. That centers it. Let's go ahead and also give it maybe some spacing. I would say so as well. And to do that, let's go ahead and target the actual, let's see, P within this here. So we'll do what? Font weight. I will do what? Can I do it here? Let's do font weight. Weight is going to be 600. Okay, good. Nice. Beautiful. And we'll do a text decoration. Text decoration. decoration. That's going to be uppercase. Boom. Did not work out. Text decoration, text transform actually. Text transform, my bad. Transform. There we go. Model S, Model 3. Beautiful. Nice. And then let's go ahead and give it some padding. So for every single p tag, we'll give it padding. So padding is going to be 0, 10 pixels. 0, this in this case means top and bottom. So basically top and bottom is 0. Left and right is 10 pixels. That's what that means. Boom, right there, see? Right there, see? Let's also do flex wrap. Flex wrap. Let's do no wrap. Alright, to make sure there's not wrap, because I don't like the fact that it's wrapping, like, you know, and so forth. I think it's just no wrap like this. I feel like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, so here's what we got so far, which is pretty good. Alright. A few different things I want us to focus on as well. What we're going to do is we're going to make this menu basically a full width. So flex 1. So, but given a flex 1, we're giving it a full kind of weight. Flex 1. And then if I say something like this, for example, if I say justify content center, check this out. Justify content. Boom. Now justify content center. What happens here? No, nothing. Justify content align item center. Let me see here. Container display flex. Let me make sure it's all good. Why is it not doing? So justify content center flex 1. Why is it not? Because here's the goal. I want it to also fully be the full width here. So if I do inspect element, let's see what's happening here right now. Okay, we have this. Oh, it's actually not the full width. It's unfortunate. It's actually because this is not the full width. Oh, so you see this right here? This is why inspect element is so important sometimes, guys. You see? The full header is not the full width of the actual page. Now, to make that happen, it's pretty easy actually. Check this one out. Check this one out. So to make that happen, all we have to do is the following. Is we give it right here. So this container, you see this container, the header, is I do the following. I say top 0, right? That will stick it to the 0 to the top. Okay, that's left 0. We'll stick it to the left. Okay. Now right 0 is we'll stick it to the right, meaning it will expand. You see right there. It says what happened. It will expand the header with the full width. That's what just happened. You see that right there? The header is the full width. How cool is that, right? How cool is that? So that's what just happened. So now we have these specific models. Okay, great. The next thing you need to work on is going to be what? Well, that's going to be this shop Tesla account. Let's go ahead and make that one happen too. So that's pretty easy as well. And again, some of this stuff is also going to be like, we'll change it up later on to make sure it's actually like, you know, the menu's right. So now we'll do the right menu. Right menu. Okay. And inside the right menu, there'll be a few different things. We'll have, first we'll have a href is equal to what? I'm going to go ahead and actually, I think there shouldn't be P. I think we should remove this stuff. I think there should be just A tags, honestly. That's what I'm thinking here. Same thing with this. Boom. Remove this just so we have an A tag. There's no reason to have all these P tags. So it just will consistent throughout the whole thing, okay? And you can use Command D to make sure it's all consistent, okay? So a href, and it's going to be nothing, of course. And this will be a shop, okay? Okay. Next one's going to be a href. A href is going to be equal to what? Is equal to... href is equal to which one? Which is actually Tesla account. So let's go ahead and do that. Will be Tesla account. Good. And the last thing we need to do is we need an icon that's like a burger icon right here. So we'll do that in a second here. But first, I'm going to focus on the right menu. That's what I want to focus on for a second here, okay? So let's do right menu. So save that. Of course, we do have that does not defined right now, so that's not a problem whatsoever. So we'll do menus, this menu, okay? So we'll do a tag here. Instead of P, make sure you're targeting a tag now at this point, you see? Okay, good. All right, let's go ahead and do const right menu is equal to what? Style.div. That's all it is. Okay. Let's see here. Right menu is not defined. Yes, it is. You just need to refresh it. There we go. All right. Same thing. We can do also the same thing on this one, and also target the actual individual the individual a tags using something like this. Boom. You see? Save it. Hey, let's go. Beautiful. All right. So that's pretty good. I kind of like that. So that's font weight 600, text transform uppercase on the right menu, padding. Let's go. The only thing I will remove probably is going to be like the padding. And I'll set I'll do margin right 10 pixels. So now the shop is kind of more closer. That's the only thing I'll do at this point. And then let's go ahead and remove this. Don't need this. Okay, good. I like that. The only thing that's pretty much we need to do is let's see. It's gonna be the little hamburger menu. That's what it's called. So if I go to my Tesla account, you see there's a hamburger menu. We can fix that. So we can actually make that work. It's pretty cool. Check this one out. To make this one work, it kind of works like this. We're gonna use Material UI. So Material UI icons. Let's go install that one. Let's go to here. Beautiful. All right, and here's our Material icons, and you just type in menu. Done. Here's our menu. See right there? Done. Let's go import this. Command C. Okay, and import it into our actual what? Right here. So import that. Now, how do you actually need to install, of course, in Material UI? So to install install Material UI core and Material UI icon. So let's go ahead and do install Material UI right there. There we go, right here. So the first thing to install is going to be, I'm actually going to use Yarn. So I'm going to say Yarn add Material UI core. So to do that, let's go ahead and open inside Integrate Terminal. Right there, beautiful. And we'll do Yarn add Material UI core. So that's the core basically Material UI. Save that, add that. Beautiful. Very, very beautiful. We're almost at 854 likes. Let's go. Let's get to 900. You guys are amazing as always. 900 likes. That'll be awesome. Okay, next one is going to be Material UI icons. And to do that, we'll do Yarn add Material UI icons right here. Okay. Okay, Command K. Boom, boom. Chicken picky. Voila, we're done. Okay, while I do this, I'm going to drink my... So good. So good. So good. Alrighty. Beautiful. Nice, 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 nice. While that's doing, hope you guys are still with me. Hope you guys are enjoying the build. Hope the Tesla clone is going to be interesting. One other thing I'll be really cool to build is actually the Tesla clone dashboard. You know how there's a dashboard where the Teslas use inside there? That'll be amazing to build. And we're working on that one as well. So that's going to be really cool. But yeah, so many exciting things happening, guys. You have no idea. Ooh, there we go. All right, let's see. So that's all good. Now to use Material UI, we've done that already here. Look at this. We install Material UI, and now we just import the menu icon. That's the only thing that we now need. Okay. Let's see.
Appreciate your sound, needed renovation.
I thought it was pretty funny. Don't you guys think so? Yeah, I think so. Pretty funny. Alright, guys, let's go ahead and continue on. You guys as always are amazing. That said party code. You know it. That's how we do it. Hey. Alright, guys. So is math important for coding? No, it's not. I'll just answer that for you. Math is not important for coding at all. In fact, you don't need it at all. Like zero, zip, nada, knowledge, nothing. Just so you know. All right. Whew, beautiful. All right. Now at this point, let's go ahead and add a menu icon. We're going to create our own menu icon because we'll change the styling of it. So we'll say custom menu right here. Right here. And we'll use the menu icon like so. So let's go ahead. We'll do right here. So const custom menu is equal to styled what? Nope. Styled what? Styled menu icon. Style menu icon right there. See? Style menu icon. Okay. Now what can I do with the style menu icon? Really nothing. I'm kidding. I can do a lot. So here's what happened here. Check this out. Ooh, it's so good. That's so good. All right, beautiful. I like it. For the right menu, let's go ahead and do display flex it. So display flex to make sure it's all aligned center. So display flex. Okay. Beautiful. And we'll do align items. Center. There we go. Display flex center, align item center. There we go. It's right there. On the menu icon, we'll do a cursor pointer. Cursor that is going to be pointer. Good. Cursor pointer. Refresh it. Ooh, let's go. And nothing's happening so far. Don't worry about that just yet. Okay. Now, another thing I want us to focus on is going to be, look how, by the way, guys, just want to say how good this look already. Look at this, guys. This is sick. This is amazing. So proud of us. One thing I want to change, you see how this model actually gets squished? Well, we're going to make the change that, you know, whenever you get to a small screen, you just remove it. Now, to remove it, again, how do we do the last time? We're also going to use media queries, just how we did the last time, right? With media queries, it's pretty simple. You just do it like this. Check this out. So on the menu group, on the menu right here. So we'll say what? Media. Again, max width 768 pixels, meaning basically when we get to 768 pixels browser width, we say display none on the full thing. So save that. Boom, right there, see? Ooh, let's go. Boom. Now what's happening here? You see that shop Tesla account for some reason is doing this thing where it's like going all the way to the left hand side, and we can fix that by what? Going to the container, and currently we say align items center, but to make them space out, we say justify content, and then we just space between. That's it. Between. There we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. There we go. So beautiful. I love it so. How cool is this, guys, huh? That's pretty amazing. 893 likes, guys. You guys are amazing. 900. Let's go. Okay, so that is all good. That's all good. All right. The next thing I want to focus on is, you know how if I refresh this page, it has like this really slick animation. And it's pretty cool. I kind of like it. You guys want to install the animation? I think so too. So how do we make this animation work? It's going to use something called React Reveal. Check this out. React Reveal. And all this is just a module. It's basically just a module for React for animation library. You see? Look at this. Pretty much anything you want. I mean, we can even use different effects if you wanted to. There's a zoom effect. And so to actually add a fade effect, it's pretty simple. You just, you install React Reveal like so, right? And then you do what? Then you do, basically you add, not zoom, but you do, let me see, where's the fade? I want to do fade. Home, fade effect. There we go. Right there, fade left, you just give it a fade. That's pretty much it. That's it. See, that's all happens. So let's go ahead and make that one work. That's pretty cool. If I have my model S here, no, model Y, yeah, let's go. All right, so open up in terminal right here, and let's do yarn add, and what? React Reveal. Let's see one more time. Tutorials, instructions, React Reveal right here. React Reveal. So you want to add React Reveal. Boom. Adding that to the React. Good, good, good. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. All right, now that that's happening, all that's going to happen now at this point, let's go back to our React Reveal. Let's go into the fade effect. We need to import the fade right here. So import fade. Okay, let's go and import fade here. This is let's go ahead. This needs to be done on a section. So import fade here. Boom. And all we need to do is now just basically, group the fade of what you want it to fade. It's as simple as that, right? So here's what I'll do. On the item text, I will say the following. I will say fade. Where is it? Where is it? I will say here, fade. Faded. I'm so faded. Fade bottom from the bottom. Boom. And I will give it around. That's going to be around the item text. Boom. Okay, let's see it now. Ooh, how good is this? Check this one out, guys. All right, I like that. Next, let's go ahead and do around the bottom group right here. So we'll do the following. So we'll do fade. Same thing. Also bottom. Boom. Da da da. Da da. Oh. God. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. So good. So good. So good. Oh my god, I love this. This is so good. Ooh. I love that. That animation is so good. I mean, who doesn't? Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Give me a break. Come on. How good is this, huh? How good does this look? I mean, if you don't agree with me, I don't know what's going on with you. So we're getting very close, okay? The next thing I want us to work on is going to be what? Is going to be the actual kind of sidebar, right? So the sidebar that kind of comes up from here. When I click on this, we need to have a sidebar that comes up on the right hand side, okay? So let's make that one happen. Sidebar is we'll call it a burger nav menu. And for now, let's go ahead and just create the burger nav menu, and that will be done. So the header.js right there. So let's do this. So burger nav, okay, and this one will just have a bunch of, like, for example, like items. So here are the items they should look like. So we'll create a few items like this. For example, we'll use li elements. So we'll say li, like this, and we'll give an a tag. So we'll say a href is equal to nothing so far. Okay, nothing so far. But inside there, for example, we have things like existing inventory, right? We have also things like, let's go ahead and copy this right here. So command C, command V, command V, right? We have a few different things that we're gonna say. So then basically, as the same inventory, we have used inventory, right? So for example, used inventory. We have, for example, trade in, right? Trade dash in, and so forth and so forth. Let's go ahead and maybe modify some of these right here. Maybe, oh, the Cybertruck. Who's excited for that one? Cybertruck right here. There's maybe the roaster. That's gonna be a pretty cool one too. Right there. And so what we're building right now is pretty much the following, right? We're building this menu. Boom. This menu on the right hand side. That's what we're building right there. Ooh, this menu on the right hand side. Everything else we'll build. Now we just need to go ahead and focus on that one, okay? You can see these were there, model X, use inventory. That's just pretty much those items right there. All right, awesome, sweet. So we got that portion. That's all good. And the burger nav, of course, not existent right now, so we need to create that. So we'll say const what? Const burger nav is equal to what? Burger nav is equal to styled.div. Tata. Right there. All right. Oh, that looks hideous. Don't worry about it, guys. Okay, so don't worry about this. So the burger now, right now, let's go ahead and do the following. We'll just put it on top of everything else that's kind of needed. All right. So for one, it's gonna be position fixed. So position fixed. Why? Because it's always on the top, no matter what. Right? It's always gonna be where? On the right hand side. Right? Always gonna be here, no matter which page you're on. Okay. So position fixed. Now where? I'm going to just say top 0, right? I'm going to say bottom 0 to stretch it all the way to the bottom. And then I'm going to say right 0. That will take it all the way to the right hand side. Boom. Okay, you see now it's on the right hand 0. Good. Next. All right. At this point, let's go into background color. Background white. Nice. You see, so it's kind of getting there a little bit, all right? So it's background white. Let's give it a width of 300 pixels. Good. Nice. Okay, I like it. Good, good, good. Let's also give it a Z index because obviously it's like kind of like, I think it's kind of like Z index. So the Z index of like 10, 100. Let's see. Is 100. I think it's because in that case we need to go ahead and make everything else is the index of smaller. That's what we need to do in that case. So that means that everything else. Oh man, that's a lot. Gosh darn it. Okay, so the whole section now. Let's do this. Let's go to section how, and this right here will say Z index of 10. Let's just say. Will that change anything? Because I want this to be on top. You see what I mean? I want it to be on top is what I'm trying to get to. Let's think about it here. Z index 10. That's going to be maybe -1. -1. No, that's not it. Z index of, let's just say Z index of 10. So what's being overwritten? So let's see. Okay, let's see. So, well, for one is the item text. So I think we need to focus on the item text here. So let's do item text. Let's do this one. It's going to be Z index. It's going to be 10. Come on, give me something. So item text Z index -1. Does that mean the home just needs to have a smaller Z index? I'm just trying to think here, guys. What do you guys think here? So home, maybe this is going to be a Z index of 10, maybe. No. Did not change nothing. Okay, let's see. How do we go ahead and make sure that this kind of works the way I want it to? So Z index of 10. What do you guys think? Have any suggestions? Anybody have any suggestions? Let's have refresh. No. Home 10, it's max, but do 10 for sidebar. Okay, so for sidebar, let's try that. For the header, for the whole burger nav, let's try that. I mean, I can fucking do anything. Like, let's see. Still not nothing. How do we fix the Z index issue? Z index of, let's try this. Z index of 16. I'm just thinking here. Let's see. Z index. Oh, maybe it's this. So the contain. Really? Let's see. If I go to here and I say this container is Z index of 1. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that makes sense. Oh, so we actually, so it was competing, the weight was competing not with everything else. It was actually competing with the actual header, which is the container, which is above it. because this, remember, this burger nav is within this. So in order to have this show up above this, the container, we need to give this a small z index and give this one a z index of like 16, let's say. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so there we go. All right, so cool. We kind of got that. That's pretty awesome. I kind of like that. Would you agree? Okay, so now let's go ahead and focus on, we have z index. Okay, let's do the burger nav and top 0 width. That's good, that's good. Now, okay, let's go ahead and remove this list style because it's horrible. List as style. It'll be none. Okay, good. Next, let's do padding 20 pixels to give it some padding all around. Good. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nice. Okay. Paint 20 pixels. Then let's go ahead and do the following. Then we'll do background. No. So the list style is kind of like not the way I wanted to, because why? Because it's centered, which is not what I like. So to make that work, I just do display flex on this one. Display flex on this puppy. There we go. Good. And then we'll do flag direction column. Good. There, it's still okay. Don't worry. And then we'll do what? Flex. Justify content. Justify content. Okay. Flex. Start. Good. Oh, like this. Flex start. Justify content. Really? Come on. Really? Nothing? Is it text align? Text align. What? Start. Okay, never mind. You don't need this flex direction column in that case. I mean, that could still be useful actually. But we don't need this one. So text align start, which is good, which I like. Okay. Let's see, where are we at? So on this one, we have model 3, model S. Okay, I like that. So now let's go ahead and focus on each li. So li. Okay, so li. On this one, we'll do the following. On this li, we'll do. So we'll have padding, top and bottom padding of 15 pixels for every single one. And then left and right is going to be 0 for now. Okay. And we'll give it a border bottom. Boom, right there. Good. Okay. Good. And then we'll give it an A tag. So on the, let's go ahead and see. Let's see now. Oh, let's go. That looks good. That looks good. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and give it, and for the A tag, let's just give it a more of a font weight. So we'll do font weight. Weight. Font weight. By the way, we're almost at 1,000 likes, guys. Come on, let's get this party started. Font weight 600. Good. Let's go. Now, of course, now the thing we need to work on is how do you actually make it work so that it actually shows up properly? You know what I mean? Because right now, it's just kind of there, right? So right now, it's just kind of there. Yeah, it's top, right, bottom, 0, you know, and we need to hide it somehow. So how do we hide it? Well, for one, let's go ahead and add an X button. So in the Material UI icons, let's go and find Material UI icons. So let's do Material UI icons. Material. And let's find an X button. X. There we go. Close. Okay, good. That's exactly what we want. So close icon. All right. Oh, look how good this looks, guys. Oh my God, this is so good. Okay, let's go ahead and import our close button here. Okay. So inside the burger nav, we'll actually go ahead and do this close button right here. Oops. Oops. So we'll do what? Custom close. So we'll say this: custom close, custom close. So let's go ahead and create a custom close button. And how we're gonna do that? Well, by using style components. So let's go here. Const custom close is equal to what? Styled. No. Styled what? Let's see. Style close icon. Right there. There we go. Close icon. Good. Nice. Okay, good, good, good. I like it. Okay. Let's need to actually make sure this one gets aligned, not there, but actually somewhere else. So to do this one, we'll do, let's see. Just kind of thinking here and this one. We need to wrap it in that case. So we'll create a close wrapper. Close wrapper. Because we need to actually shift this to the right hand side, right? So if I go ahead and do it this way, so get this needs to be shifted here, right? We need to put that here. You know, to shift that properly, how's it gonna work? Well, to shift it properly, right? I'm going to create a div around it, a wrapper, and then display flex it and put it here. That's how I'm going to create it, okay? Just so you know. And that's a pretty good way of doing this kind of stuff, right? So just so you know, custom close, okay? So if you wanna like align something, remember this rule, wrap it. If you want to align something, wrap it. You need to, there's always needs to be a parent wrapper in order to align something. Vertically, horizontally, left, right, whatever it might have to be, right? Okay, close wrapper. Let's go ahead and create that close wrapper right here. Okay, so close wrapper. So const close wrapper is equal to styled.div. Now, look at this one now. You see? Check this one out. Okay. All I do at this point is very simple. I say the following. I say display flex. Flex. And here's what I do. Check this one out. Okay. Display flex. And we'll say justify content. Content what? Flex end. Boom. Right there. See? Just as simple as that. That's it. And now that's there. Okay, next up, let's go ahead and do the following. We'll do let's do on the actual custom close, we'll do what? Cursor pointer. Pointer, save that. Nice. Right there. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. Good, 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 good. Awesome, sweet. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this looks good, guys. This looks so good. All right. Who's still with me? You guys still with me? I hope so. Let's go. All right. All right, so we got this portion. Now we need to figure out how do we close it. Well, we're going to use useState to make sure that we understand when there is a closing factor or when there is an open factor, right? So, for example, let's go and do this. Let's use useState to figure out when I click on this, I'm going to trigger a useState to say, hey, you know what, close it, right? If I open it, I'm going to say that we have an open state now. That's what's going to happen now, okay? So let's do this. I'm going to say useState. Let's go and import useState here. useState. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Nice, 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 nice. And at this point, a few very simple things, okay? God, this is so clean, guys, by the way. Such clean code, which I really love, by the way. All right, so we have useState, and the side here, let's do the following. Boom, and we'll do const here. I'm going to create our useState, so we'll say burger status. So we'll say burger, we'll say open, burger open, or set. I'll just say burger status. I think is good. I kind of like that one. Status. Right there, and we'll set burger status. Set burger status right there is equal to what? Use state. Initially, we'll set it to false. So right now it's actually closed. So burger status is closed. Right there, right? So that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so burger status is closed. Now, how do we go ahead and make sure that that this stuff is actually closed or open? Well, very simple is. What we can do is the following. So look at this. On the burger nav, I'm going to pass in a wrapper here, or pass in a parameter here. and this is gonna be show is equal to the status of the burger status. Say burger status. Burger status right there. Burger status. And inside the burger nav, all I'm going to do is check this one out. I'm gonna say, for example, here, if we have, so look at this one. I'm going to transform it. So I'm gonna say transform. Check this one out. Transform. Okay. I'm going to look for the props. So props, like so. But just have done it before. And basically, here's what we'll say. If it says props.show, right? If basically if it says props.show, we're going to do what? Transform, nothing. So here's what we'll do. We'll do, if it says props.show, we'll just make it, show basically translate x0. So here's what we'll do. So translate x. It needs to be like this right here. Translate x 0. And what does that do? So if I go to translate x, go ahead and do it this way. Otherwise, we'll do translate x 100%. Translate x 100%. Okay. Okay, let's see. So right now it's false, okay? Oh, now it's false, okay? So what just happened? Let me see and make sure it's all good. Let me see. I think I need to actually. There we go. Hey, let's go. So now look, you see? So we're now translate x. Basically, if it's show, we have translate x 0. So translate x. What does that pretty much do? Let me go and show it to you. Translate x. Right here. Look at this one, guys. This is pretty cool, right? So I can move something basically. So right here, for example, I can translate x 10 pixels. I'm going to translate 10 pixels to the right hand side, right? And so what's going to happen is the following. If I go ahead and actually, if I do, for example, if I do show and I say here 100%, boom. Let's go ahead and see this. See this. See this. Props.show. Is it working at all? Let's see. Am I missing something? Props.show should be false. If it's false, I think it should be translate 0. Yes. There you go. So let's check this out. So here's what we'll do. If props.show, basically, right now props.show is false right now, of course. So what's going to happen is it's going to translate what? 0. It won't move it at all, right? Right? So that's going to happen. If it's false, it won't move it at all. That's kind of what happened. Of course, but we need to say like this. If it's false, what happens? Actually, if it's true, if we say props.show, right? Then we actually need to move it nothing, because basically we do nothing, right? So if it's true, we don't do nothing to this, right? This stays the way it should be, right? But the second this is false, we need to move to the right hand side. It's full width right here. See, that's why he shows it that way. Now check this out. What we can do now at this point is we can have an unclick. So when I go ahead and I click open, so this unclick button, so unclick is equal to what? Right? When I say right? Well, I'm gonna say what? I'm going to do the following. I'm gonna say set burger status to true. Status to true. So set it to true. Okay? True. So it means if I click on this new icon, set the burger status to be true meaning open. So let's try this right now. Oh, look at that. See, that means open right there. How cool is that? So that means open, okay? Now close does not work right now because of course close is nothing, right? So now to actually change that, to make that fully happen, what to do? On the click of this one, what are we gonna say? Is equal to what? Boom, boom. We'll say what? Bada bum, bum, bum. We'll say set burger status. What? Set burger status to what? To false. There we go. Look at this now, right? So now we change it to false. If I do this, oh, Ooh, how cool is this, guys? Burger status is now officially what? Officially now true or false. Now, again, this is where we now make it very beautiful. Look at this one. Let's go ahead and make it very beautiful now, okay? Guys, how good is it starting to look? Aren't you pumped? Aren't you like excited for this? And by the way, we're almost at 1,000 likes, guys. 977. Let's go ahead and make sure we have that, Let's get to 1K. It's not that much. Come on. You guys got this. We've been working really hard now. All right, so that's good. 977 likes. Let's go. All right. To make it flow very nicely, we just add a small transition tool. Check this out. You see this transform? All I do is look. Transition. I say the following. Transition. Transition. And I do what? On the transform factor. Transition transform. And I will say what? 0.2 seconds. And I will say ease in. Right? Now, you ready for this, my friend? Are you ready for the reveal? All right? Ooh! Ooh! Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. I kind of want to make it even better, though. I kind of want to make it look even better. Let me see. Let's see. I want to say ease in, ease out. I want to say ease in, ease dash out. Kind of like that better. No, here. Ooh, that's not it. Hold on. Let's see. There we go. Much better. I like. Ooh, let's go. That looks so good. How cool is that, guys? Let's go ahead and give us a thumbs up for the following. And we're at 1,000 likes. You guys are amazing as always. Just want to say. Some say easy now. Thank you. Hey, let's go. How cool is that? Ooh, beautiful. It looks so good. Okay, now let's go ahead and actually add some data to this, right? We're gonna add some Redux to this, right? But pretty much look at this. We're almost pretty much done. We're so close to finishing this Tesla clone. It's so clean. The code is clean. That's the really cool part about this, all right? A few things now we're going to do is the following. Let's go ahead and add some data to it about like our cars, right? So as you can see here, we have, for example, we might have cars, for example, car titles. So here, for example, Model S and so forth, right? Model S, Model 3, Model Y, and so forth. Now, let's go ahead and create our Redux store that will contain the cars that we will be using here, okay? We'll be using here. So here's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and look at the Redux, the component that we need to create. So let's go features. And the one that we have currently is like a weird one that's like a counter feature. We don't need that one at all. So we can actually fix that one. Let's go put it to the hand side. We can fix that one. Don't need the counter. Instead, let's go ahead and create a new folder on the features folder. And let's call it, for example, car slice. Car slice, right there. Okay. Counter, we can remove that one. So let's go ahead, right click, delete, move to trash. Now we only just have car slice. Like, that's the only thing we need. So inside the car slice, go ahead and create a new file. And what? Actually, no, let's see. Let's rename this to car. Rename this to car, not car slice, car. And inside here, we'll create a new file called car slice, carslice.js. Beautiful, okay? All right. Let's go to our app, go to store, and I'll remove this counter reducer because we don't need that one, okay? Okay, good. On the counter slice, on the car slice, all right? We need to, of course, import Redux toolkit. So let's go ahead and import Redux toolkit for create create slice. And what slice is basically in Redux is, imagine Redux is like this whole state of data that you have, right? Imagine Redux is like, for example, you know, Redux is this whole state, right? And a slice is just one small state, right? One piece of a state. So in our case, our slice will be, for example, just car for now. And that's why it's called slices, right? It's like a slice of pizza, right? And every single, for example, when you're trying to save data in the global state of the whole website, right? You might have a car slice. You might have an inventory slice. Who knows, for example, right? Inventory, you know, and so forth and so forth. And all of that is just data that's shared across all your web pages, websites, all your pages on your site. That's pretty much it, okay? So when we create the slice, that's what's happening here. All right, beautiful. Let's go ahead and go next. The next one we'll go ahead and do is, we've got the car slice. That's great. Let's create the initial state. So we'll do const initial state. And we'll give it a few cars. So we'll say cars. I'm giving the cars right here. And this will be actually an array of objects. Honestly, just an array of cars. So we'll say, for example, model, which one? What do we have? Model S, model 3, right? Model S, model 3, model X, and model Y. So model S, model 3, okay? Model X, model X, and then model Y. Ooh. Model Y. There we go. All right, so we got ourselves the cars. Okay. Let's go ahead and now get these cars. So to create the actual slice, we'll do const car slice. Car slice is equal to, let's go and create the slice, right? We're creating a slice of pizza, right? Create slice right there. And that takes in a few different things. We're going to name the slice right there. This could be car for now. Okay. And then we'll give it an initial state. Initial state right there. Okay. And then we'll give a few reducers. Now we don't need any reducers at this point, right? Because our goal right now is just to get the cars. That's it. So we don't need anything like that of that sort. That's way too complicated. Instead, what we will, however, do is we'll get the cars themselves. So we'll say export const. And the trajectory, or how usually you do it inside slices, inside Redux Toolkit, is you, for example, do select. So it's like selecting a piece of object, selecting a piece of data. So in our case, I'm selecting cars right here. Okay? Is equal to what? Is equal to state. Is equal to state. And then it's going to return to me. It's going to return to me the state.car. The car is the name of the slice right here. Dot cars. That's it. And that's going to be this right here. That's going to be this whole array. That's pretty much it. Okay? So this right here is mapping directly to this right here. And select cars will have that for us. That's it. And of course, we're going to export now. Default. We need to export the reducer because we need to actually export some kind of reducer, even though it's empty. Default, and we'll say car slice dot reducer. Beautiful. Nice. All right. Once we've got that, we need to actually import this. So let's go ahead and go to store, and we'll do import, and this will be the car reducer. So we'll say car reducer right here. From what? Okay. We need to go back. Then we need to go into features. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me see this. We need to go back. Then we go into features right here. After that, we need to go into the car right there. Car. And then we need to go car slice. Beautiful, right there. And so instead of this kind of reducer, we just change it to car reducer. Car is going to be car reducer. Right there, right? So that's pretty much all you have to do on the Redux reducer side. Okay, so just keep that in mind always, okay, guys? You know, the store, you tell what reducers you have, okay? The slice is basically every individual reducer you can see, right? Individual slice, and this contains the actions. And I'm not going to go deep into Redux, of course. That there will be another video of itself. But Redux, there's always a few different things. We always have the initial state. That's a state that you will have when you initially start the application. And you will have reducers. And reducers are just functions you can use to manipulate the state. Maybe you have a function that will add a new car, or something else. So that's what kind of the Redux reducer is there for, right? There's also actions, but we'll talk about those later. Most important thing is the fact that we have select cars, which will get us the cars individually, okay? Nice, okay, so, all right. At this point, we are pretty much almost done. Let's go to home.js. And what we need to do is the following. Let's go to section here. No, actually not here. Header. Header, right here. We're going to import our car slice. So let's go import, okay, and we'll say select cars, right? This will get us the actual cars. Select cars from what? From features right here /car slice. Good. And we need to actually import use selector. So in order to select something, you have to use something called a use selector, which is a hook, which is a React hook right here. Good. Good right here. So use selector. And then we're going to select the actual cars. So we'll say const cars is equal to what? Use selector from what? Well, select cars. Boom. Done. You see? That's it. Right? We've selected the cars from the actual use selector, right? So if we now console log it, let's go to console log the cars. Okay? Console log it right now. Let's go ahead and right click inspect them on this one. Console. Let's go ahead and see how this works out. Let's go ahead and refresh it. Says legacy context API has been detected within a specific model tree. Don't worry about this one. But look at this. Here it is. Model S, Model 3, Model X, Model Y. Beautiful. That's all we need to do. You see? This is some fade stuff. We don't need to do this one. Should mitigate to the new version. The old API will be deported. That's fine. Right? So right there. Here's our array. And now all we do is, for example, for this, so now here, as we'll do if cars and cars dot map, right? Gonna get the individual car, and then I'm gonna get the index. Boom, done. All right. Into a car video index, and then that's gonna give us what? Okay, good. So then now we'll go ahead and do a href doom right here. I will give it some kind of a thing like this. Okay. That closes that. Beautiful. There we go. So Model S. Okay. Now check this out. All we gotta do now at this point is just give it a car. Oops. Car. And I can remove this now. Done. So now, let's see. Oh, let's go. Another thing we want to figure out is give it a key. So, because if I right click inspect them on this one, go to console here. See, it says each child in a list should have a unique key. The reason why they do that is because React actually tracks individual child by the key. So let's say any changes happened, it will know where to make those changes. And we can do that by using the index. Like this. Right there, see? So if I inspect them now, okay, the console, and let's go ahead, I refresh this again. See? The child is no longer, that issue is no longer there. Beautiful. Let's remove this console of cars. Guys, we're almost done. So close to being done and finishing up this Tesla clone. That is pretty insane, I will say. All right, and the next thing I'm going to do is we'll do the same thing with this specific situation here with this cars, and I'll put it in here. Cars.map, but in my case, I'm going to use it like this. Boom. and this will be the actual car itself. Car right there. And again, ally, and then we're going to give it a key is equal to the actual index. Boom, 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 boom. Don't need any of this stuff. Boom, right here. That's it. That's it. And so this is going to be that. Let's go ahead and take a look at that one. So cars.map. So let's go and see. Oh, would you look at that? Whew. Guys, look at what we have got for ourselves. Let's go ahead and do add. And that's going to be Redux for cars right there. Good, yes. Good, B. Look at what we have got for ourselves. Woo! Oh my God. Look at that, guys. Look at this. Model S, Model 3. We have some beautiful animations. Look at that. Oh my God. Choo, 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 choo. Accessories, all this stuff. And if you compare it to an actual Tesla page, I mean, let's go ahead and take a look at the Tesla page, actual Tesla page. Let's take a look at it here. Look at that. Like, what? Like, okay, just compare it here. Like, hold on, look. Like, what? Guys, do you see the magic that we have just done? Like, can you tell the difference? I mean, yes, we have this fancy feature, like the scrolling feature. We can work on that later. But look, it's there. I actually hate this kind of features of like where they don't allow you to scroll. I hate that. Oh, let's go. Look at, oh my God. How good is this? Guys, this is so fresh, so clean. You know it. Guys, that is pretty insane. Wow. Looking dope, Nas. Jessica's dope. That's awesome. Sweet. Howdy. Hello, Colleen. Let's go. Beautiful. So what we've got, like I said, we've got everything. We finished the application. It looks so good. It looks clean. Model S, Model Y, Model 3, Model X. Guys, you put this on your portfolio. It's going to be a winning portfolio for yourself. This is going to be a winning portfolio. Put this on your portfolio. You're going to just, it's going to be so good. That's all I can tell you. All right. Look at that. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God. It's so good. That's so beautiful. Guys, that's pretty much it from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the build. Like I said, guys, if you're interested in actually joining the bootcamp and actually become a developer, link is down below in the description to go ahead and reserve your seat. All it is you just put in a small deposit just to go ahead and join the bootcamp. More information about the bootcamp is on cleverprogram.com. On cleverprogram.com, which is actually right here. If you go to cleverprogram.com, let's go and see this right here. Go to coding bootcamp. And you can learn more about the coding bootcamp right here, right? So we've been at this for quite a while. Some of our instructors and students have joined so many amazing companies. Look at this, right? And so forth. So if you're interested, go ahead and check this out. And then you click the link below to go ahead and put in and reserve your seat. Like I said, seat reservations close very soon. Actually, by June 1st, we have seat reservations closing. So you won't be able to join anymore at this point. But that's it from me. In that case, hope you guys have an amazing day. Let me see how you guys are doing. Let me go ahead and comment with you guys. Show store.js. Everybody said show store.js. Okay, sure. I can show that. No problem. Show store.js. Store.js. Where is the store.js? Right there. That's it. There's nothing crazy about this, guy. Store.js. That's it. That's it. Store.js right here. Look at this. Car reducer. That's all it is. You have to import the reducer right here and then set it right there. That's all you gotta do. Okay? That's pretty much it, guys. And look at this, by the way. I don't know if you guys see this, but this is also oh, this is the actual Tesla clone. This is actually also like user friendly too. Not user friendly, but mobile friendly as well, which is pretty insane. Ooh, so good, so good. Guys, who think this was an amazing build? Who enjoyed it? Let me know. Thumbs up the video if you enjoyed this specific build. I sure did. I really did, actually. It was really good. It was really good. Let me see. What are you guys saying here? All right. Nice. So we said building for Django clone. That's going to happen definitely. Sweetness. Thank you. Awesome, Adriana. Happy you enjoyed it. Nas, let's go. Muhammad, let's go. Super. Thanks, Nas. Awesome. Sweet. Thank you. Some said Lewis said elbow cough. That's awesome. With portfolio, yes, I do mean GitHub. Put this on your GitHub. Put in your portfolio because some people you might have portfolios where you showcase the actual application. So definitely put that there. Let's see. Super clean, super fancy. I agree with that. Nice. Let's go, nice. Let's go. Luik is currently in full stack mastery. Let's go. Hey. Let's go, Luke. Love you too, bro. Super clean now. That's what I'm talking about. Redux Toolkit. That's actually an import. Go ahead and take a look at this on google.com. It's an import, guys. It's a new way to do Redux. It's pretty awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Nas #1 fan. Oh shit. Let's go, Daniel. Okay. Thank you. I'm your fan. I'm your #1 fan. Maybe number 2. Maybe number 2 fan. Oh my god. Alright guys, that's it from me. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.